Okay, I should be 30, flirty, and thriving, but I'm not. I'm not. And I feel like I'm back to square one with a lot of things. This manifesting shit, how long is it gonna take? Like, how long? I have my vision board. I'm expecting it to come within a week. But anyway, I was just reflecting on the new year, and I don't know about you guys or anyone out there. Uh, I feel like I've been talking to my friend, my long distance, my long distance friend. I have a couple of long distance close friends, and I think, I don't know, like, you miss them, you know? But both of us were kind of talking about the fact that things are kind of up in the air in terms of our jobs. And I'm a freelancer, I'm a freelance drama instructor. So there were a few jobs that I thought I would have now, but it turns out I don't. So now I have to fill up my time, and so basically my schedule is not set. It's not as set as I thought it would be. Yeah. So that's that. And I'm feeling really frustrated. I'm feeling quite anxious, and I think it just made me realize, like, I think this is kind of the same thing that happened last year, where I thought I was going to have more jobs, but then I had, or like I would have more hours that I was working, but then it turns out I have less. And then it's kind of like it's the same spot that I was in the new year last year, and the same thing again this year. And it just makes me feel so annoyed. And okay, don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful for being able to do what I like to do, what I want to do. Like, it's quite funny because I never thought of myself as being a teacher, but I have been a drama teacher for like 5 years now. So, and I do enjoy it. Like, when I do get to teach drama, I do enjoy it. It's just like the hunt and the chase of like being a freelancer is quite frustrating, and it not being viable. And obviously it would be better to have like a full-time job in terms of financial security, but I think I'm quite stubborn in that sense, where I do enjoy the freedom of being a gig worker. But inside that freedom is also a lot of limitations, because you have to seek out a lot of jobs, and that can be quite mentally draining and mentally difficult as well. But yeah, okay, my arm is getting tired, so I think I'm gonna switch to a different place. I don't want to bust up my tripod. Okay, the reason why I'm doing it like this is because I haven't been filming. I know my forehead is cut off, but let me just. So I haven't been filming. Okay, you know what? Who cares why I haven't been filming? But so the reason is because, and the reason is you. Okay, anyway. And the reason is because I am trying to film or vlog like in the easiest way possible, so that I don't stop myself from filming. Okay, because I've been very uh not like you care, but but yeah, anyway, I'm just screaming into the void right now. Okay, whoever is listening, okay, I need to remove this because I'm just gonna put it here because I'm just getting bothered by the freaking um the freaking mic just like itching me. Okay, anyway, so the reason why, yeah, I'm trying to get myself to film again, and to kind of just and the easiest way possible was because last year when I was filming stuff and I was trying to create content, I stopped myself a lot because of like the setup, because of, okay, I need to bust out my tripod, I need to bust out my lights, I need to wait until a certain time where it's less noisy, or it's it's completely dark, so I can just use my light, or if I have to wait until it's early so that I can use the sunlight or whatever, or like, and then if it wasn't the setup, it'll be like, oh, like I'm having a breakout, so I don't want to film, or I'm uh I don't feel like recording for 1 hour, like if I'm doing like a movie reaction, right? Like, oh, I don't feel like recording for 2 hours or 3 hours, because when you're recording a reaction, it does take a long time. I do like it though. I like filming my reaction videos. That's just because I really like movies, and it kind of like gets me. I'm usually quite a quiet watcher. Like, I'm not a, there are some people who are quiet when they watch movies, and there are other people who yap and like ask you questions and blah blah blah. And so I found it like a challenge for me to constantly react to things when I'm watching a movie, and I actually really liked it. But here's the reason why I stopped. And um okay, so if you are looking at my channel, I have over 1,000 subscribers, and the kind of like the type of videos that went well in my channel. I actually started off as like a faceless channel. So I was uploading video essays on movies or shows that I really enjoy, and I had a couple of videos really did really well. Like, I had 100K or 200K views, and they were the reason why I was monetized. I was actually struggling to get the subscriber count because I had the watch hours really quickly because of, the 200,000 views, right? But it took me a long time to reach. Or I suppose it didn't take me that long. Like, I think some people still struggle with the subscriber count, but yeah, it took me longer to hit that 1,000, and then with the whole, like, you have to wait to get like a AdSense account and everything. So by the time I actually got a bit of money from those videos, it got copyright claimed. So I was still able to leave the video up. And I think it happens to a lot of video essay channels, where like it hits a certain momentum, or it hits a certain view count, and then they get copyright claim. So they are still allowed to keep it on, but obviously whatever production company or what company owns the rights to that show or that movie will take the money from that video, which I didn't mind, to be honest, because I was like, I'm building my audience and I'm building my content, so maybe I can, as it goes, I can maybe shift my content, or instead of being a faceless channel, I can start filming myself talking about these shows, so that I can reduce the chances of it being copyright claimed, right? And then the reason why I stopped doing that, and kind of like made me shift a bit, is because um, I'm trying not to mention the TV show, simply because I don't want to promote it basically on the principles that I have right now, because I feel like if you come up with a video essay or any kind of content surrounding a show or a movie, you are indirectly promoting it, right? So you are kind of influencing people to watch it or rewatch it, right? So you are driving traffic to that show, and it's a really good show, and it's a show that I really love, and that I rewatched so many times, which is why I had so many ideas on the different characters, particularly the female characters in the show, because I find that that particular show, like, people talk about obviously the main character, who's a man, a lot, because he is a very interesting character. But I my focus was, I wanted to focus on the women, and kind of like the things maybe that other people don't talk about. So there's a character in the TV show that people hate, and I'm like a big apologist for that character because. And anyway, that's not important. Okay, the thing is, because I realized that um the creator of the show is a Zionist, and so even though I left it on my channel when it got copyright claimed, when I found out that he was a Zionist, I took down my videos because I was just like, I did contemplate it for a while of like, am I promoting this? And then I realized that those were the videos that kept on driving viewers to my channel. And okay, so I'm constantly getting watch hours from these videos, so I have to take it down because if I'm getting watch hours from these videos, it's driving more AdSense, and I don't want to indirectly give money to Zionists. Yeah. And then it kind of, so the whole thing was, I was like, okay, what shows can I watch or review? Oh my god, there's like people cleaning outside. See, these are one of the reasons why I don't. It's so hard to film. But anyway, I'm just gonna keep going. Whatever. I'm in the flow. I'm just gonna keep going and hope I can sound reduced or something in the edit. Okay. Anyway, so I started kind of like, okay, maybe I can, instead of doing video essays, I can do movie reactions to actors or directors or filmmakers that have been vocally pro-Palestine, right? Or so, oh, maybe should watch Palestinian movies, but I do want to watch a lot of Palestinian movies, but I don't know, something about like if I was to monetize something to do with uh Palestinian culture, then I don't really feel right about it. But then at the same time, like as a artist or as a creator, you are using your voice to uplift certain cultures. So I don't know, I was thinking about that as well. Um so my friend and I actually filmed a couple of videos, like really long videos about the Hunger Games, and talking about like the parallels in the movies and in real life. And that didn't get uploaded because of the whole I decided to upload instead on Jennifer Lawrence, because like she came out in defense of a very blatant Zionist in Hollywood. Like, I think some Hollywood members are like quietly Zionists, but then like, yeah, but she's very outwardly a Zionist. So like, but then again, the Hunger Games creator, um, she's quite vocally anti-war. So yeah, so I was, anyway, I'm rambling a lot because this is Ramblings with Ro, okay? Ramblings with Ro. And yeah, I was just trying to find kind of like what kind of content I would be able to do um that would be aligned with my ethics and my morals, but at this it's quite hard to find. It's quite hard. But what I'm discovering is it's quite hard to kind of keep yourself morally in check um when it comes to very commercial things. And I mean, it's also been a struggle for me, like as an actor, like because I don't really know if I can call myself an actor because I haven't been acting for a while. Um, but I don't really go out and go through auditions to get into shows, simply because I just don't like how the scene is run, how the industry is run, and I feel like if I were to work with people in the scene, I will kind of, my love for acting will kind of dissipate. Rather than, when I'm teaching drama, um, I still have that love for acting because of, the joy that um children get in drama classes and everything. Sorry, I have something in my eye, I think. But now I'm feeling really stuck because I'm feeling very stuck about my content, and I'm also feeling stuck in like my career. There's roadblocks to every single thing. Like, so for example, like I'm a drama instructor, right? And I would like to conduct my own workshops. I like to run my own workshops, but the way things are done here, like you are either contracted to a company that will send you to schools to conduct these workshops, right? So when that happens, the school is paying the company and the company is paying you. So obviously you're not gonna get what the rate is, like what the school is paying you the rate. Is there something on my lens? Hang on. Sorry, I think there was a piece of fluff. Oh man, I think that was sorry. Being a really bad YouTuber right now, but like there was a really bad fluff on sorry fluff on the lens just now. Okay, anyway, so yeah, so the school is gonna pay the company and the company is gonna pay you, and you're not gonna get as good of a rate as if you are gonna be working with the school directly. So there is this portal that you can bid for the school, so the school will be like, okay, invitation to give us a quote for whatever workshop we're looking for, right? And I have been trying to bid for a school for a while, but it always doesn't work out. It always goes to like usually it always goes to a company. Like I rarely see them awarding it to like a specific instructor. So now I'm like, obviously I want to make money from what I do, right? Because it's kind of like daylight robbery, like how much the percentage that you get versus what the school is paying. And I understand, like, companies have to stay afloat, and obviously they have to, they're doing the work of communicating with the school and like providing you with lesson plans. But then there are some situations where you are creating your own lesson plan and what you're gonna do with the kids. So it's like really annoying. And my other option was to kind of pitch myself to the community center. Um, I was shortlisted, but then I'm still waiting on another round of interviews, and that's not the end of it because you still have to go through the interview and they have to see whether you are qualified to teach, and then they will submit your name, and then you have to wait for the approval. So it's like two different rounds. So like technically like I'm already shortlisted, but I still have to wait. So it's not a guarantee that they're gonna end up approving me anyway. And when that's done, I still have to I have to search for the specific like community center to ask them if they want this program or not. Yeah, and like if the price and everything is, yeah. But the good thing about that is obviously um I don't have to rent out my own space or anything like that. Yeah, I know the lighting is changing, but okay. It's I know it's bothering me. If it's bothering you, you don't have to watch this video, okay? But like, but anyway, so I'm still waiting on that. It's a really long waiting game for that, so I'm not counting on that. I am counting in the sense where it is another form of security, and it's also something that I can run by myself. So I hope that I will get it, but yeah. So and my other option was to go directly to schools to kind of like email them, to see if they want this program or not, or if they want this show that I'm putting up. And again, like last year, I had responses, like I had two responses, so they did really well. But then it kind of stopped there, and I feel like that is contributing to like the feeling of stuckness, because it's like everything that I'm doing, like it gets a bit of success, but it just stops there. Like, yeah, I am very comfortable in my freelance situation right now, but then it just stops there. Like I'm not getting more jobs, I'm not getting more money. And with, yeah, with things like selling shows to like schools, or like basically like talks, assembly talks with schools, it's like, okay, I get a couple schools and it just stops there. And then I actually tried conducting my own workshops by myself. Like I rented out a place by the hour sort of thing. And oh my god, the why are they cleaning now? Like, I was going to the supermarket just now, like, and it was really crowded. It's like a Monday and it's really crowded. And then I didn't feel like getting anything from the supermarket because I was just getting too claustrophobic. And then now I'm filming and it is freaking noisy because they're cleaning. Okay, I know it's just okay, whatever. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so it stops there. And then when I was renting out a place to actually do this workshop, I did get a couple of students and then it just stops there. It doesn't go like everything, like the YouTube channel, like I get the ball rolling and then it just stops there. But I'm not too bothered about the YouTube thing because it's something that I want to explore for myself and something that I have 100% control over. So I do want to kind of explore with what I'm comfortable with so that I can do it for a very long time and just see where it goes. And I'm not monetized anymore, by the way. I didn't know this. I didn't know that they will stop your monetization according to your watch hours after you get monetized. So obviously I told you I removed the videos that were basically contributing the most watch hours for my channel. So once I removed those, I didn't make the 1,000 watch hours. So now I'm not monetized anymore. So I have to, like, it's back to square one. And I feel like I'm back to square one with a lot of things. And yeah, so I'm just feeling really frustrated. And also, like, I just turned 30 in December. So again, I'm not too bothered by the fact that I'm in my 30s now. Like, it's not, I know some people are really scared to turn 30, particularly people who are young, they, like, 20-year-olds, and oh my god, 30. But I don't feel quite bothered by it. But the thing about that is, I do feel a sense of urgency, in a sense of like, okay, I should be 30, flirty, and thriving, but I'm not. I'm not. Like, I don't want to date right now, so like, yeah, I'm not flirty. So, and I'm not thriving, or I'm not thriving as okay, I keep on stopping myself because I'm like, okay, I have a lot of things to be grateful for. But at the same time, I keep stopping myself from like complaining, but then at the same time I'm like, yeah, I'm not thriving in the way that I want to thrive because I am still um because I keep on like trying to check myself because I am earning well in terms of I get paid well per hour, but then at the same time I don't get many hours. But at the same time it's like, oh, other people would kill for um working the amount of hours that I work to get the same amount, you know? But at the same time, like, why can't I cross that, you know, threshold? Why can't I earn more money than I have for the past few years, Yeah, so I'm just really annoyed. And the thing is, if I were to kind of advertise my own workshop, I think it actually costs a lot of money to just put your program on like a blog or on a um mailing list, right? It actually costs a lot. Like it costs like $1,000 or like $500 just for like, and obviously if you want to advertise, you need to advertise across different outlets, right? Like different blogs, different mailing lists, so that you can get your reach as much as you can. But then I'm just like, that's a lot of money. I don't have that kind of money where I can just throw it away if I'm not getting the hours that I need. Like I'll be really like, if I have more hours, then I'll be able to save money for that. Yeah, the reason I'm talking right now is I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna start vlogging because I have time. I'm not getting my hours. I have time. I might as well just vlog something. Maybe end up talking to any of you that's listening. And yeah, let me know if you are like a gig worker or like a freelancer, or if you had experience, like let's say, like, you know, if you are in the creative scene, and if you have any advice on how to kind of like reach companies, or, you know, for example, like I was also looking at not just schools, like maybe having workshops for companies, because I know, like, you know, companies, they have like a bonding day, or like a someone come in to do a workshop for them, right? So those things are, you know, I'll be able to do like a drama workshop, like to teach empathy or whatever it is, right? Or, but it's also not my only skill set, you know, because I'm also very crafty, so I can also, like, you know, do a workshop on crafts, or like a film workshop, because I also study film. And the thing that actually did well for myself personally was because I was teaching, I was conducting like a stop motion claymation workshop for kids. And yeah, but obviously it stopped there, like it didn't get any bigger. So now I'm just like, yeah. So if you have any advice, if you so happen to be a creative, an artist, or someone who runs this kind of thing, you know, if you have any advice, please let me know in the comments. If there's gonna be any comments. But yeah, or like, what do you think about the whole content creation thing? Like, you know, do you think I should watch do you think I should do content on like Palestinian films, or do you think that would be a bit icky to kind of like talk about a culture that's not mine, whose people are going through so much? But I suppose if I want to do that, I can just do that in a sense of like, if I end up getting any traction, then it could be like a donation thing. But then obviously, like I said, I'm not monetized right now, so that will also be a long process anyway. So, but yeah, let me know what you think. I will have to check this footage if the audio is in any way possible. But yeah, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a better day than I did. Or I had an okay day, but like, you know, I hope if you're feeling stuck like me, that you'll get through it. I hope we'll get through it together, maybe. Okay. So, and I hope that whatever is on your vision board, if it is ethically and morally good, then I hope you get whatever that's on your vision board. Bye bye.